Ain't too pretty in the face, but she's super thick.
Welcome, everybody, back to the Table Podcast, episode 38. I am your host, Tony. Today, we got Brandon, we got Samo. We'll do a gallery review, so we'll see everybody. Hello, everybody. How was everybody's weekend? Samo, how was your weekend?
I went to Morgan Wallen, it was fun. Dressed up like a...
Sam went twice?
Yeah, Samantha went twice because she's obsessed with him for some, I don't know. He's good, but he's not that good. Only person I'd see twice in a row is probably J. Cole. But, other than that, I'm not going to give you money twice in a row.
J. Cole on it?
Yeah, J. Cole, that's it. You're the only one that I'll see twice in a row. But it was fun, though. It was a great time.
Cool. Brandon, how was your weekend?
It was good, man. Got to just stay home for the weekend for once. It wasn't too busy. Got to hang out with the kids, play in the backyard and whatnot, and watch some football. Nice and relaxing.
Hell yeah, my weekend was just fine. Man, dude, Sunday I got fucking blitzed out of my fucking mind, bro.
Yeah, did you not wake up for work Monday?
I don't work Mondays. I try not to work Mondays.
Oh, I see, because it took you till 1:00 p.m. to text back the group after that.
Yeah, I didn't wake up till 12:30.
Snooze fest of an L your team took.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why, bro, dude. So these primetime games are rough on me because I gotta sit there. I'm at the bar from 12 all the way to 8, and usually that's kind of when I stop because the Jets have already played. Yeah, I go home and maybe play some games and maybe cut it off around 11 or 12. But now I had a whole Jets game I had to go through too. So, you saw how that went. So, of course, I'm just slinging them back the whole. I think I got to bed at 5 a.m. I think. I don't know. Fun night though. Yeah, weekend was decent. Well, with that, as you can tell, conspicuous by their absences are Jamie and Travis. Hopefully they'll be here at some point tonight. I know Travis is getting drunk on a work trip right now. He got cut off at the hotel bar. It's embarrassing. And Jamie is doing, I don't know. I don't know what Jamie's doing.
He's looking up Jason Taylor stats as we speak.
Looking up Drake Greenless stats on the 49ers. Hell.
Jesus Christ.
But I'll jump right in here to the injuries real quick. We'll knock these out so we can get into our weekly news and all that shit. We'll start off with the Ravens. Tackle Ronnie Stanley has a knee. He's day-to-day. Marlon Humphrey as well. Calf day-to-day. Did not practice. Going to the Bears, quarterback Justin Fields has not been cleared yet from the thumb. There is hope that he will play this week, though. They're going to reevaluate him tomorrow. Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins still dealing with the hamstring. He didn't practice. Thursday night status right now was bleak for him. They got a quick turnaround. Defensive end, as we saw, Trey Hendrickson hyperextended that knee on Sunday. Looks like somebody fell on him. He's day to day. They're saying nothing too serious, but he didn't practice. Also, their cornerback Awuzie was limited with a knee, and defensive end Sam Hubbard did not practice. He has an ankle, so that defense is looking pretty banged up for the Bengals. Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson has an ankle. He's pending an MRI right now. I haven't seen any updates on it. He got the MRI today. He's looking questionable as of right now for the Steelers.
Fucking Deshaun, man.
I know, bro.
Collecting that bag, dude.
So annoying.
Bro, he's constantly
as a fantasy owner, dude.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Christian about that. It's so sad to see that regression.
Yeah, it is what it is. Broncos safety PJ Locke has an ankle, no severity or timetable. Chargers wide receiver Keenan Allen has a shoulder. We saw him
time. Dude's been putting the team on his back.
Bro, yeah, he did go out in the game, but he returned. He ended up returning, and he looked just fine when he came back. I guess he got the shot, but he had a massive day. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Tight end Gerald Everett has a back. He's old as hell. That's what you're going to get. And linebacker Chris Rumpf broke his foot. He's out for the season. He's going to get surgery. Rams quarterback Matt Stafford's expected to return this week from the thumb. He was throwing Monday, throwing well, they said, so he should be back. Dolphins running back Devon Achane practiced yesterday. He does look good. And Vikings running back Alexander Madison is in concussion protocol. We saw him leave the game about midway through. Wide receiver Justin Jefferson ramping up practice this week. He's looking hopeful for Sunday so far. Linebacker Jordan Hicks had a shin bruise that turned into compartment syndrome, so he had to be hospitalized. No timetable on him. Saints quarterback Derek Carr has a concussion. His shoulder looked fine, but there's no timetable from the concussion. Wide receiver Michael Thomas has a fairly significant knee injury, no timetable. And cornerback Marshawn Lattimore has a fairly significant ankle, no timetable.
Tell Michael Thomas to quit throwing bricks at people.
Yeah, no shit. Oh fuck, we forgot about that story. We gotta talk about that. I didn't even have
What
that
an
one
idiot.
down. I know.
At a construction worker, man, you're gonna throw bricks at a.
They're on a bye week, so
I hate that guy, dude.
yeah,
He's attacking blue collar people, dude. Really?
yeah, I
This is
know.
what we've stooped to. Come
In his
on.
own neighborhood too. In his own neighborhood. Falcons quarterback Taylor Heineke has a hamstring. He was replaced, as we saw, by Desmond Ridder Sunday. There's no timetable on him. And Texans wide receiver Nico Collins was held out of Sunday's game against the Bengals. Still banged up with the calf. Still day today. So you guys have any injury stuff to add?
No.
You miss anything? Cool. I tried to breeze right through that. How'd I do compared to Travis?
It's boring as hell to me either way. So
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah.
something that just needs to be fucking done every week.
Yeah. Oh wait. Is Fields? Is there an update on Justin Fields?
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I said that to start the fucking thing off, bro.
You did?
He's not cleared yet. They're reevaluating him tomorrow.
Damn, I just had a Jamie moment. My bad.
Yeah. So
Justin Taylor, is he available?
hey, is Marty Lyons? Can I get him? Bro, come on, bro. Retired 40 years ago, Jamie. All right. As we previously just mentioned, Michael Thomas was he arrested?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he was arrested late Sunday, I believe. So there was a construction worker was working on a house in his neighborhood, and they had parked their truck, I guess, in front of his house. So he wanted them to go out and move the truck. The guy, I guess, refused. So Michael Thomas started getting angry. So the guy started recording Michael Thomas. So when he found out Michael Thomas was recording him, when Michael Thomas found out the guy was recording him, he took a brick and threw it through the windshield of his truck.
Mm-hmm.
CTE, maybe? I don't know.
He also said that Michael Thomas pushed him and knocked his phone out of his hand.
Oh, he did that too? Yeah. So he did.
But,
actually
if I was that blue collar guy, I'd be like, dude, he freaking threatened my life, man.
Bro, I'm saying
lawsuit. Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
I'm calling Ken Nugent.
Yeah.
But yeah, erratic behavior from Michael Thomas. We'll see what comes out of that. This also broke late yesterday. Jaguars wide receiver Zay Jones was arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery causing bodily harm.
Oh my God.
I know, not good for him or the team. I didn't see any details as of yet. I don't know if anybody's heard anything's come out about it. I'm sure there will be some more news the next couple of days about what exactly happened. But I do understand that he has kind of a history with this. Has this happened before with him? I heard some stuff about him in the past, a couple years ago, maybe. No.
I have no idea, man. I didn't really know who that guy was till the past couple years, anyway. So
yeah,
I never heard anything.
Yeah, sad to see these guys doing this shit. Vikings signed linebacker Anthony Barr following the previously mentioned Jordan Hicks foot injury surgery deal. Could be good for them. I remember the Jets had Anthony Barr for all of about 3 hours. And then he decided not to come and play for us anymore.
I'm thinking Jordan Hicks was a steal off them waivers.
Yeah. Oh, well, fucked up there a little bit. But I mean, you know, what are you gonna do, dude? It's a foot. You can't foresee injuries.
Yeah,
like that, dude. Hard Knocks in season with the Miami Dolphins will be premiering next week on the 21st. Should be very
must watch.
Definitely a must watch.
That is some must watch stuff right there,
bro. A lot better than the Cardinals last year, bro. That was hard. That was hard to watch.
No offense, but the Jets was pretty bad too.
You didn't enjoy the Hard Knocks with Aaron Rodgers and the Jets?
Boring.
All right, dude.
Sorry, bro. So I'm taking shots all day.
Oh my God, it's gonna be a long
Dude,
night.
you guys haven't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks, man. Come on.
I know.
That is boring.
I know. The offense looked good. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into it. Following his torching of the god-awful New York Giants defense, Cowboys wide receiver CeeDee Lamb came out and stated, "I'm the top receiver in this game. There's no question about it. If there is, I'll see you again next week." He's got 3 straight games with 10-plus catches and 150-plus yards.
When he gets in the zone, he gets in the zone, man. Him and Dak have one of the best connections, but they just got to do that against better teams. Like, I think now you're going to laugh at me, But they're playing the Panthers this upcoming weekend, who have a solid defense. If they can continue that against the Panthers, the same stat line. I'm just saying. Panthers just don't have a good offense. They got a good defense.
It's the worst rushing defense in the league.
Their secondary's not, though. Their secondary is one of the best.
Yeah, because nobody passes on them because they just run on them. But
Yeah, but I guarantee you, Tony Pollard doesn't do anything again. That's an automatic guarantee at this point. Tony Pollard is a must sit. Sit.
That's funny that you say that because that's actually my one of my picks of the week. So back on CD. He's tied with Justin Jefferson for 7 games with 10 plus catches and 100 plus yards since 2022. Mind you, Brandon Cooks did outcatch him in this game and out-yarded him. So, I mean, the fact that it was against the Giants defense is kind of, not really that big of a deal. But
didn't outscore him, though.
What say you, bro? What say you guys? Is he capping or is he the best receiver in the league?
CD?
Yeah.
He's up there.
He's up there, but he ain't the best. The best is suiting up, ready to return this upcoming week.
I agree. I think CD's been absolutely phenomenal.
But, dude, all these guys, man, there's like 4 receivers that you can put in front of each other any given week. You got Chase, Diggs, Jefferson.
Keenan
Allen. You could put Keenan Allen. Yeah, there's almost like more than 6 at this point now.
Yeah, bro. That's why
CD is the hottest receiver right now, though. In the past 3-4 weeks, he's definitely. Chris
Scott says AJ Brown, bro. I think he's talking about
AJ Brown.
Yeah, he said AJ. Damn it.
See how he does against the Chiefs coming off the bye.
You're gonna have good numbers of volume like that. Like, what did he have? Like 16, 18, 15, whatever it was.
Yeah, he was just throwing.
It's a lot of volume.
Look at his throwing the ball too. When Dak's hot, bro. I mean, he's fucking lights out. Bro.
Dak's looking great, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think CD's definitely up there, though. I mean, he's definitely in the conversation for sure. CJ Stroud once again showed out Sunday playing against another former Buckeye, Joe Burrow.
Well, that was awesome seeing them win.
Former Buckeye. That's what I did there. He's now totaling 826 passing yards in 2-game span.
Joe Burrow, what the fuck?
He's joining Cam Newton as the only 2 players to ever do so. That's 826 passing yards in back-to-back games as rookies. There was a question posed, I think it was by Shannon Sharp, who was asking whether or not CJ Stroud is now in the MVP conversation. Not just rookie of the year.
Don't get me started on Onk. You seen what he did today?
What?
Young dude, he's hell.
Yeah, what do you think on
he
reached
out to a porn star and was trying to get with her and stuff.
God fucking yeah. Well, let's say you on CJ. Let's say you on CJ, bro. MVP conversation. Anybody?
Oh yeah. I mean, he's probably entering the conversation. I don't think he's like a clear cut, but I mean,
no,
what he's done is pretty impressive for a rookie at that too.
Yeah, he ain't MVP, but it's you could talk about it like he could be MVP. I mean,
yeah, if he keeps playing like this, if he keeps putting up 300-400 passing yard games and stuff, especially
Jalen Hulu Live Sports is MVP, bro.
Chris Scott wants to know: is Bryce Young as bad as he seems, or is it Carolina?
I think it's Carolina, but I think he could do better than what he has been doing. Not turning the ball over the way he's been turning it over. He could clean that up. But that team is a mess, man. From the front office, that team is a fucking complete disaster. I've been telling you guys since before the season started, the team is a disaster. They got one good playmate. They got one playmaker, Adam Thielen. That's it.
Yeah, I think if I think they stick with him, through the draft and everything. I think they got to build him. They got to give him some more weapons, man. I mean, whatever. How old is Adam Thielen now? 30-something, 30s, 40s?
Yeah, he's pushing the nursing home status.
Yeah, bro. If they end up getting, can you imagine, bro? Check this out. Carolina goes in and drafts an offensive lineman, get him a little bit more protection, and they end up getting Marvin Harrison.
That would be perfect for him.
Yeah, but they would have to trade up though. I mean, because they've got they ended up sending all those damn picks away.
They also might need to put some kind of stilts on the guy's cleats so he could see over that line. That dude, Short as hell. he, he ain't no Kyler Murray. See, what makes Kyler so good is he's really mobile, and he's short as crap, but he's mobile and can get to his spots to make great throws. Bryce Young isn't as mobile as that, so he's got to be more of a pocket passer, which is tough for. I don't even know if he's 5'10". I don't even. He looks like he's 5. He looks like Zach Rogers out there, 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, Chris, they did sell their soul. We talked about that, and I think it was about 4 or 5 episodes ago. I went ahead and I tracked all of Carolina's picks that they ended up sending and what they all became, and seeing where they were, they could have had essentially Caleb Williams this year coming up in this draft, and they could have had Jalen Carter as well for that defense.
And it's risky taking Alabama quarterbacks because
bro.
Let's be honest, bro. They play on stacked teams. And then they come to the NFL and they have a rude awakening, and it's hard to get over that hump when you're so used to having a team that like Alabama coming in,
Yeah.
So
100%. Moving on to Justin Herbert. On Sunday, he passed Hall of Famers Peyton Manning and Dan Marino for the most passing yards in a player's first 4 seasons. Mind you, we still have 7 games to go, and he's already passed both of them. Where do you guys see Herbie's career going, man? Brandon, we can start with you, bro.
Well, I hope this is on a different division, because I've liked him from the beginning. That dude can sling it.
Yeah.
I mean, if they take out Brandon Staley, I feel like the Chargers could do a lot better. Yeah. I don't know. And if he stays there, I know Keenan Allen's probably gonna retire in the next year or two, but Quentin Johnston's looking cool. I'm a big Josh Palmer truther too, so he's got weapons. Eckler, a bunch of people in the back too. You got like Spiller.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Kelly's still there, but
yeah, he's around.
The Chargers are a good team. Chargers are a good team, man, and I like Herbert. He's a badass.
Samo, what say you?
Hall of Famer for sure. He'll go down as one of the best gunslingers we've had, but he won't go down as one of the best winners we've had because he's on the Chargers.
Are you talking about like the playoff success? He hasn't really had that playoff.
Yeah,
success.
I don't see him being like a Super Bowl multiple Super Bowl championship guy, but when it comes to gunslinging and stuff, I can see him being up there with Kurt Warner by the end of it.
Let me remind everybody that it took Peyton Manning 6 years to win a playoff game.
So I mean,
he's got time.
His Chargers though, man, they've just never been able to get it done. So even with LT and Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Chris Scott. he's comparing. He's another Phillip Rivers. I mean,
no, I think he'll be better than Phillip.
Yeah, for sure.
No disrespect, though. No disrespect, Mr. Phillip Rivers. I have 11 kids.
Fucking Partridge Family.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey shockingly failed to reach the end zone Sunday, ending his streak at 17 games, keeping him tied with Hall of Famer Lenny Moore, who got it from 1963 to 1964. For a running back in today's age to go 17 games in a row with a touchdown is mind-blowing. So all mad props to CMC. It came to an end this weekend, but I bet he starts up another one their next game. When do they play next? Who do they play? They play this weekend? I don't even know. Anybody know? Okay.
Who?
The 49ers, bro.
Yeah, they play.
Who they play?
They had their bye already.
Oh yeah, they did. I don't know. I didn't.
They played Tampa Bay, bro.
Oh yeah, he's getting another touchdown.
Yeah.
The Falcons are currently holding an open competition between Heineke and Ritter for that starting quarterback job. Brilliant head coach and noted FedEx Trust Fund baby Arthur Smith has not committed to either one of them. Samo, what say you on this? Where do you see this going, and who would you like out there leading this fucked up ass team?
Damn, it's early, man. We're gonna start this now, dude.
Start it right now, bro. Start it up. Who you got, man? Who do you want?
Who's our third string? Hell, put the tight end back there. Do something different, man. Whatever we have been doing has not been working. I guess just stick it. If Heineke's healthy, just keep him out there. But
Chris
dude, this
team
is a fucking
Chris says
shit
he thinks he has a better chance
disaster.
of quarterback in that team. It is a disaster, bro. Right now, who would you prefer?
I guess Heineke, bro. Why keep switching them around? Didn't he already say we're not playing musical quarterbacks? So fucking keep your guy in there that you benched him for. Stop playing stupid games, bro.
Your third string
I
quarterback.
don't even want to talk about him, bro. He should be fired. Like, this is still my coach. What the fuck's going on, dude?
Yeah. You're,
Do the
you're,
petition.
you start a petition. Did you know who your
They
third
work.
stringer? Your third stringer is Logan
It doesn't
Woodside.
even matter if I start a petition because Arthur Blank's going to hire another FedEx trust fund baby that go. It's like another Jerry Jones shit going on here, but the team we have is nowhere near as talented as the team Jerry Jones has. It's like a Jerry Jones, like Kmart version of an orchestra that's going on in Atlanta, and I'm tired of it, dude. I need a new owner or sell the fucking team. Do something, dude. We need to rebuild from all the way to the top to the bottom. Like, this is bad.
Bro, you know your third string quarterback is Logan Woodside from Toledo.
From who?
Toledo. Toledo, Logan Woodside, bro.
Hey, nobody has film on him. Maybe
round pick.
Maybe we'll get a win. We'll bring a guy out there with no film, and then he'll throw 4 touchdowns like Mayo boy. I mean, something. Fuck.
He's the 249th pick.
We just lost to Mayo boy. The Pastronaut is what you guys are calling him now, and freaking Modern Warfare double XP boy. And three weeks straight, dude. This is but I will say at least we can score touchdowns and put points up, not like you guys, you know.
Yeah.
At least we bring the entertainment. We give you we give you something to watch.
Yeah, if you get Bijan the ball.
Yeah.
Give us a good first 3 quarters.
Yeah. I mean, what else can you ask for at this point?
I think that team doesn't need to be playing any quarters of football right now. Patriots head coach Bill Belichick benched Mac Jones Sunday morning, paving the way for a Bailey Zappi sighting. We saw this. It was 9:30 a.m. We saw Bailey Zappi come in. He is not committed as of yet to who will be starting in Week 12. Open competition there as well. What do you guys think for the Patriots quarterback situation?
Start the third string guy. What's Cunningham?
But yeah, well, I thought they had actually waived him.
I don't know why.
They waived him early in the year, I think.
Doesn't matter, dude. They're tanking.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, dude. They're trying to get up in the draft.
Yeah.
But
Brandon, what say you?
They should start Zap. I got Will Greer on the bench. Huh?
Will Greer's their third string quarterback.
I think they broke Mac Jones, dude. He's broken. Did you not see his post-game interview?
No. How do you look?
It's sad. It's depressing and it's sad, man. The kid's broken. And then his teammates came out there. I think some of his teammates, his linemen or whatever, had his back, which was cool. I thought that was cool. They asked them what they think about the QB situation, and they just looked at the reporter and said, "We don't get paid to answer those questions. We like Mac." They're like, "We like Mac, and we're just gonna leave it at that." So they had his back at least. I just think the coaching staff's let him down. I think Mac Jones sucks. Don't get me wrong, but he's your best option. At quarterback.
Well, he had some success his first year in, right? He was looking pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Well, they had some more help.
Didn't they beat that game? Was it against y'all or a game this year where he threw like 3 tutties and like 250 plus yards? What game was that? That was like the third game this year. Yeah, he's shown that he can do stuff. I don't know what's going on there, man.
Well, you know, he's kind of getting outshined too. Like he's getting outscripted too by their defense has not been up to par what they've been like in recent years. So he's being forced to throw the ball a lot more. Their running game has been off as well. They've always had a good running game. That first year you were talking about, they were still rocking Damian Harris and all them, and they had White and shit, and they don't really have much back there. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Sticking with them though, there was some clarification coming out Sunday morning that they're during their game Sunday morning that Bill Belichick might be traded sometime this year. Yeah, they might trade the coach, which has been done before. Maybe for some draft picks to a team that really needs a coach, maybe to a team that really needs a defensive coordinator, perhaps even. But you know, looking to get something out of it.
Keep your ass out of my city. I don't want your ass.
You don't want that DC?
I don't want Bill Belichick.
Even as a DC.
I'll take him as a DC. Yeah, I'll take him as a DC.
Yeah, I think, you know, at the very least, if they don't end up trading him and he ends up not getting fired or not getting re-signed, whatever you want to say after the season.
Think he's going to put his ego to the side and step down though, and not be a coach?
Yeah, I think with his age, because he's in his 70s now, right?
True.
We're talking about the GOAT. Like,
Yeah, I know we're talking about the GOAT, but still, he's still old. And being a head coach is a lot more than just being a defensive coordinator, man. And that's his specialty. He loves.
I mean, look at Dan Quinn. He couldn't coach the Falcons neither. Now he's looking like the best DC in the league. So
exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that could be definitely an option with them. Saturday news: former first-round pick DJ Hayden, I believe he was a Raider, was killed in a car accident Saturday morning. Sad news. I think he was 33. Just wanted to mention that. Prayers to his family. And the Bills fired their offensive coordinator Ken Dorsey today, following their abysmal performance on Monday Night Football. That's all I got for news, guys. You have any other news?
If the Bills can't make the playoffs this year or choke again this year, you need a new head coach, bro.
Yeah, they got to figure something out, bro. That's
way too much talent on that team to be doing shit like that. And a lot of those picks that Josh Allen threw, I know one of them was not his fault. He threw an absolute bullet, and Gabe Davis couldn't catch the ball, and it ricocheted off of him, and the other defender picked it. That wasn't Josh Allen's fault. That was an absolute dime.
Yeah,
and Gabe Davis was scared. He didn't want to catch it. So
it happens. All right, so we'll go into our weekend review then. We'll start off with the Bears beating the Panthers 16-13 Thursday night in an absolute toilet bowl to move to 3-7. Panthers dropped to 1-8. Both quarterbacks were pretty dismal here. No mistakes, but about 150-60 yards each. Dante Foreman had a big touchdown late in the third. Kmet and DJ were decent. No run game or pass game for the Panthers whatsoever. Bryce Young continues to rock.
You didn't see the quarterback clinic, bro? Tyson Bagent, 165 yards, no tutties. Bryce Young, 180.
No picks either, dude. That's a clean game.
Yeah, dude. What a great performance.
Hey, he beat the Raiders.
Oh, God.
That's atrocious, bro. That's atrocious. Terrible game, bro. The Browns went over the Ravens 33-31 to move to 6-3. Ravens dropped 7-3 in a very, very competitive division. What a game! What a game! Was
wild.
Yeah, Watson was pretty good. He did throw a pick six early. Ford was good, had 107 yards on the ground. Hunt had a score as well. Cooper, 98 yards, still staying relevant. Lamar was pretty bad in this one, actually. Credit to the great Cleveland defense, though, forcing 200.
Sean wasn't that much better.
Yeah, like I said, he was good, but he wasn't that. He was decent.
Good.
Yeah.
20-34, 213, one tutty and one pick.
That's good enough. It was good enough to win. Who cares?
Jerome Ford was good enough to win on the ground with your 107 yards, and your defense was good enough to win with all them damn takeaways on Lamar. But
yeah, bro. That, like I said, that the 2 interceptions, they had the pick six.
Real.
The big deal was Cleveland stymieing that Ravens rushing offense. Man, they really shut them down there. Mitchell Edwards did have some scores, OBJ, but overall they did struggle to get the ball down the field. Overall, Browns just did enough to win, and Baltimore made too many mistakes. I give all the credit in this one to the Cleveland defense, man. I think Baltimore is just fine. I think the Cleveland defense just definitely stepped up here for sure. What say you guys on Lamar, man? So, are you guys worried? Do you think this was just just
nah? That's just a very good divisional matchup.
Yeah.
I think Lamar will be just fine. But Browns defense though is tough.
Yeah, bro.
For sure.
They're
If
stout.
they make the playoffs, bro, that is not a team I want to be playing.
No, they're gonna be a problem for sure.
100%. Unless their quarterback situation though, bro, is gonna hurt them. They need Deshaun's got to get his head out of his ass.
Yeah, well, he has the ankle, so we'll see what happens with that.
Sure. I heard Lamar has the same amount of turnovers as he does touchdowns this season.
Really? That's including fumbles and interceptions?
All of it, yeah.
No kidding.
So that's a good ass team all around. Even though with all those mistakes, Ravens are nasty. I'm surprised that the Browns came back, to be honest, but good for them.
Good for them. Definitely a good game. The Texans got one over the Bengals here, 30-27. Both teams are now at 5-4. We talked about CJ Stroud, 356, a score and a pick. Devin Singletary went ballistic on the ground. He had 150 yards on 30 carries and a score.
30 carries, Jesus.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, they're feeding the old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I was watching this game in its entirety, man.
It's only 5 yards. I mean, that's still good. 5 yards a carry on 30 carries. Good God.
Bro, I was playing a team that had Devin Singletary. They had Jahmyr Gibbs, Jared Goff, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I got bent over.
Yeah.
Like, dude, no lube. They destroyed me. And every time Singletary would get the ball, I'm like, God damn. But CJ did have a rushing score as well. Noah Brown had another fantastic day, 172 yards on 7 clips. Dell had a score. I believe he did end up injured, though, a little bit later on. Burrow was also decent, 347, 2 scores, 2 picks. Mixie got another score late. Chase, 124 on 5 clips, end of score, despite the bad back. A lot of people were worried about that. Tyler Boyd came in, 117 and a touchdown.
Dude, Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd,
117.
Tyler Boyd is a solid guy. And if Higgins is out or Chase is out, you could put Boyd in your starting lineup.
I'm always flexing Boyd, dude. Always it.
It's a lock. So
every time against the Ravens too. Always.
Yeah, really?
I don't know why. I don't know why. He always has a good game against the Ravens.
Okay.
Usually.
Yeah, whenever there are situations where over the years it's either been Chase or Higgins out, Tyler Boyd has really been able to step up. I think Tyler Boyd, honestly, if you give him volume, he could probably be a 1 on a lot of other teams.
Oh, for sure.
It's just that room is so crowded, bro. There's just so much talent.
They even got that new guy. What's his name? Trenton Irwin, I think.
Yeah, he got a score. Trenton. Dude, I remember Samo immediately texted. He's like, because I think Samo had Chase or something like that. He needed Chase to get like another score. He's like, whoa, Trenton Irwin. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But yeah, he got a score. He was not happy whatsoever. I think the Texans were just way more effective on the ground here, especially with Singletary, like we mentioned. I think that plays substantially into the win, controlling the ball, controlling the clock here. I still think the Bengals offense is back. The Texans are just getting hot at the right time here. I love that team, bro.
Bengals, you need all your guys. You need Higgins out there. You need them all, man. You need all your guys. So,
yeah,
Burrow,
we'll see what happens with Higgins.
Yeah, Burrow, don't let me down like that again. Come on, 2 picks.
Yeah,
the Texans are fun to watch for sure.
Yeah, they are. They've been my wagon since last year, bro. Even I was riding.
Guess who beat them? Them dirty birds. We beat them.
Yeah. Congratulations, you beat the Texans.
Hey, that's something I can sell. That's a silver lining I have. So don't you ruin it.
I feel it, man. We beat the Giants, and I was so happy. It was such a happy day for me. I feel it.
You beat the Jets too.
You beat the Giants. I'm going. We beat the Eagles.
That's like
you
beat the Eagles and the Bills, and then now you're gonna get bent over by the Bills this weekend.
You're like the opposite of the Dolphins. I like the opposite of the Dolphins because the Dolphins win against bad losing teams.
We win against
good teams. Win against good teams.
Lose against bad teams like the Raiders.
I can't wait to get on this subject later with you, Anthony. I got a lot of questions.
Good. I got a lot of answers. Bitch. All right. Vikings and their shiny new quarterback. Shiny. New quarterback Josh Dobbs went over the Saints 27-19 to move to a competitive 6-4. The Pastronaut. Saints dropped to 5-5. We saw Carr go down about midway through, so we did see Jameis Winston come in. 122 yards, 2 scores, and 2 picks at Jameis Winston's stat line.
Yeah, appreciate you giving Olave the ball, Jameis. That was a dart too. Yeah, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate it.
Jameis.
Derek Carr doesn't like throwing deep balls to Olave for some reason.
Did you say Jameis?
Jameis. I say Jameis. Whatever.
Oh my God. You're doing a hell of a job filling in for Jamie. Kamara, 75 all-purpose yards. Olave, like you said, 95 in a score. Dobbs, 268 in a score for Minnesota. Also did a lot on the ground. He had 44 yards. Ty Chandler came in for concussed Madison. He had a score. Minnesota looking very good despite Cousins going down. I'm liking them
Hawkinson.
For sure.
Hawkinson returned to being the number 1 tight end on fantasy again.
Yeah.
Travis who?
We'll see this week. They got Monday Night Football, so you know him in prime time.
Yeah, as long as Taylor Swift, if she's there, then 40 points.
All bets are off there. Shout out to Josh Dobbs and shout out really to that Minnesota defense stepping up finally. They were getting a lot of clout, a lot of criticism over these last few weeks about being so porous. They finally stepped up and they did well against the Saints. Steelers got one over the Packers, 23-19 to move to 6-3. Packers dropped to 3-6. The Steelers' run game is alive, ladies and gentlemen. They exist. albeit not how you would expect it. Jalen Warren, 101 yards on 15 clips and a score. Najee, though, he was pretty good too. 82 on 16 clips with a score as well. Everything was done on the ground in this one. Aaron Jones just couldn't get anything going against the Pittsburgh defense.
I love to see Warren getting more involved now because he's the more explosive back in that backfield. And that 6.7 yards per carry just tells you right there. He's more explosive. Najee had 5 yards per carry, 82 yards on one more carry, and Warren had 101 yards on one less carry. So Warren's just more explosive, man. They got to keep getting him the ball.
I agree, man.
Yeah. I feel like it's a Pollard and Zeke situation. Was it last year or the year before? Where Pollard was last year. Yeah. It's like the same deal.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't even get me started on Pollard this year. He's below mid.
Disappointing.
We'll see. A.J. Dillon did have 70 on 9 clips, but the team was kind of forced to throw a lot, and Love got picked twice as a result. Christian Watson, man, 23 yards on 2 fucking catches, bro. What is going on with Christian Watson? Where is this receiver that everybody was hyping in the offseason? Everybody was drafting high.
If you go and watch his old film, he's the big play guy. He's not going to get you he's not a volume kind of guy. Like that's Romeo Dobbs' job to get volume. Christian Watson's the explosive guy, and he just hasn't been that since he's got back from injury. He hasn't been that explosive, big down the field playmaker. It's been disappointing, man.
Yeah, very disappointing.
He gets you about like a 40-yard, 50-yard catch a game. He ain't doing that this year. I don't know if that's him and Jordan Love aren't on the same page. They're definitely not on the same page because he loves Dobbs way more. Dobbs is his guy. So
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, I see with the deep playability, yada yada yada. The big dude, he doesn't look fast out there. Like I was watching him the whole game, like watching him run routes.
He could still be hurt. He could still. What was his injury prior to him?
He had a hamstring.
Yeah, his hamstring's probably still not good. But that rookie they got has been stepping up.
Reed.
Reed's been stepping up.
Yep, big time. He had a good day.
He led the game in targets, so you know.
It did. Steelers just killed it on the ground. Their defense prevailed. Good for them. Buccaneers beat the Titans 20-6 to move to 4-5 in that dog water NFC South. Tennessee dropped to 3-6. Baker Bay was good, 278, 2 scores and a pick, while White had 98 all-purpose yards. Looking good for Rachaad White again. Mikey Evans had a huge day, 143 on 6 clips with a score. Mad props to the Tampa Bay defense here for shutting down that Titans run game. They had nothing going on whatsoever.
Nothing at all.
Nope. Henry Spears both laid eggs, and Will Levis did not look good at all. 199.
He was throwing the ball like it had mayo on it.
Bro, 199, no scores. End of pick.
19 of 39.
Terrible. Absolutely atrocious. I'm glad to see that Will Levis train kind of got stopped there right in its tracks. Everybody had seen him, bro. For like he had the one good game.
Their leading receiver, Kyle Phillips.
Who's Kyle Phillips?
Who?
Did he go to Toledo too?
He played on the Chargers. I know that. Was he 5th string Chargers wide receiver last year?
Oh, that's so bad, bro. That Titans team is they're
garbage.
Wallowing, bro. Wallowing away. I can't wait to see what happens to Mike Vrabel. Willing and Vrabel. The Cowboys. No, maybe. I mean, God, another.
Take Belichick's job. He was a Patriot, right?
Yeah, he's a defensive coach, though, right?
Mm.
Another defensive-minded head coach, bro. Come on, that team needs they need an offensive-minded coach. I think, in my opinion, that's what I would say. The Cowboys dragged the Giants 49-17 to move to 6-3. Giants squandered a 2-8. Dak was incredible, like we talked about earlier. 404 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. Showtime, Tommy DeVito, 86 with 2 scores and a pick, 86 yards. Yeah, what quarterback gets 86 yards? That was like Zach Wilson's stat line against the Patriots last season in the negative 20-degree weather. 86 total yards, bro. Still had the 2 scores, though. Showtime. Saquon was good. 66 on 13 clips, but the team was kind of forced to throw, so he got scripted out. Check this shit out. Lawrence Cager with a touchdown. How long has it been since we talked about Lawrence Cager? He was a Bulldog, wasn't he?
Who?
Lawrence Cager?
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that guy?
I don't even know.
Sterling Shepard had a score too, bro. When was the last time you heard these names,
Oh,
bro?
dang. Shirley
He played-
Shepard. I remember that
Dude.
name.
That guy is such a bum that if you Google Lawrence Cager, he doesn't even have a picture. It just says his name. Look,
He's an
dude,
NPC?
he's an NPC, dude. No picture up there.
Oh man, Cooks and Lamb, like we talked about earlier, combined for 324 yards and 2 scores. Both of them were outstanding. Gallup had 70 and a score. Ferguson continues to stay hot at tight end with a score as well. Cowboys rolling, Giants getting rolled. Dallas had 9 penalties in this one as well, and still put up a 49 burger. Crazy. Seahawks beat the Commanders 29-26 to move to 4-6. Seattle drops to 6-3. Howell had another very good day. 326, 3 scores, no picks. Brian Robinson led the team in both receiving and rushing yards. 157 total with a score. Gibson had a score. The Commanders just played good football here. Gino was good. 369, 2 scores, no picks. Kenny Walker had 127 yards combined with a score. DK had 98 on 7 clips.
Brian Robinson in the receiving game. What a game.
Bro, like I said, dude, he led him in both rushing and receiving. Phenomenal.
That is 119 yards, 6 catches, 1 tutty for
Yep.
running back. Sam
He's
Howell
looking Kamara-ish.
giving
very
the ball.
good.
That's,
Yep, Lockett had
Let's not
92
get-
and a
let's not get
score
carried
before
away.
going down. Commanders just managed the clock better here and were able to come away with a good win. They were able to protect Howell very well, which I think played into a lot of this. They weren't allowing many sacks at all. They weren't allowing a lot of pressures. And Howell's the kind of quarterback, man. If you give him some time, bro, he can pick you apart, bro. This is another.
So now, what were the quarterbacks that were taken in his draft class? Because I'm going to go on air and say this after all the hate that he got coming out of the draft. Travis, yeah, that's why you didn't show up tonight. You're scared to catch the smoke. Sam Howell is the best quarterback by a mile out of that draft class. It's not even close. If you don't believe me, pull up the draft class.
We shall pull this up. So 2022, yeah, man. Dude, that was one of the best. Was not the best draft class for quarterbacks last year. Kenny Pickett.
Who?
Kenny Pickett. I love this shit. We should do this more often.
Yeah.
Kenny
Pull it up,
Pickett. Desmond Ritter.
Trash.
Bro. Malik Willis.
Garbage.
Ooh.
Absolute trash, bro.
Matt Corral.
Trash.
Bro. No kidding.
What was Howell taking at?
Bailey Zappi?
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's the second best, and he was the last pick.
Bro, Howell was picked 5th round. All those guys were picked ahead of him, bro.
Fifth
That's
round
insane.
draft pick.
Insane.
Those
I'm
late
glad
draft
we
pick
did
quarterbacks,
that.
man.
I'm glad we are having this conversation because I knew it would come, Anthony, and I'm just so happy because Sam Howell is an absolute gangster.
All right with the
Gangster.
glazing. He's a good quarterback. Get the glaze out of your mouth, bro.
Just saying, bro.
Wipe that glaze off a little bit there.
I was laughing at me, man.
No one's laughing at you. I've been on the Sam Howell train, bro.
When he started for the Commanders last year, I was like, the Commanders got their quarterback, and Travis walked out of the room. He looked at me and said, "I'm done." Walked out in person. He walked out on me, and Mike was like, "Sam, you're smoking." You know how Mike, you're smoking crack, Sam. You're on crack. Who's on crack now? Mike, I know you're watching. Why don't you go ahead and put a comment down in the comment bar and say, King Samo, you were right, and you owned me in fantasy this week because I did.
Oh, you busted him up in fantasy, huh?
Yes, sir.
I'll tag him.
Tag him.
I will tag him.
Because he was one of the first people to say Sam Howell's a bum. He's just there because they don't have a quarterback replacement. Well, guess what? They don't need one now.
Got it. And last but not least, our shocker we had last night, Monday Night Football. The Broncos beat the Bills 24-22 to move to 4-5. Bills dropped to 5-5 in a hotly contested AFC East. Allen was the big story here, just completely dog water. 177 a score and 2 very costly interceptions. The team turned the ball over 4 times, and Sean Payton made him pay. This Buffalo team just keeps getting into this hole with turnovers, man. We talked about it earlier. Cook was the big producer here, though. He did have 109 yards on the ground off 12 clips. They just stopped running the ball, which is mind-blowing to me because they had the lead for a while, and it was tied 15-15 going into the fourth quarter. So the fact that they just stopped kind of running the ball and kept trying to like throw it, just mind-blowing to me.
It's because Diggs, you got to get Diggs his targets, and Diggs has to get his yards, or he's going to throw a temper tantrum on the sideline. That's why they stopped running the ball.
Troy agrees with you that Samo was laughing at you.
Say what?
Troy agrees Samo was not Samo. Michael was laughing at you. When you talked about it last year.
See, I kept receipts.
I got Troy backing you up, and that's big backup right there. Russell Wilson.
Yeah, that's pretty. No offense, Troy. I didn't say it. He said it.
193 yards for Russell Wilson, 2 scores, no picks, adding 30 on the ground, looking a little mobile. Williams was effective too. Sutton had 53 in a score. Just turnovers killed the Bills here, man. We got a nice fat upset there Monday night. Nobody was expecting that at all. Broncos starting to roll a little bit here ever since that Chiefs game. Starting to roll. Watch out. Sean Payton might have turned them around here. As much as I hate them, but they're doing it. All right, guys. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to do because all these guys are supposed to get these fucking games, man. Does anybody feel like doing the Colts and the Patriots game for me?
Sure. I'll run through it real quick.
Colts win 10-6 over the Patriots, move to 5-5. Patriots.
Yeah, there you go.
2-8. What you got, Sam? Oh, man, did you watch any of this game on Sunday morning at 9:30? Bloodshot eyes. Germany doing country. I'm getting real tired. By the way, the side note of these international games and these Germany with their fucking country road, take me home. All right, dude, you're not special, bro. Okay, you're not special. You're all just happy because you're at an NFL game. We get it. You like country roads, okay? You don't got to sing it every goddamn game. The whole crowd, take me home, Sweet Caroline, dude. Like, come on, give me a football game. I'm not trying to watch a chorus. Sammo, what you got on this?
I didn't watch that dumbass game.
Yeah, but I need you to can we go over it a little bit? There's something to go over here.
Bruh.
Dude, this is why
You had some nice scrambles.
Give it to Brandon. Give it to Brandon.
I like seeing Minshew have success. I'll say it. I like Minshew.
Sure.
I think that dude is a character. And he threw a pick, yeah, but he still had a cool game. And I'm glad the Colts.
I mean, I will say this: the Zach Moss show's over.
For sure. And his sacks, I started
Zach
him
Moss
thinking he'd get
shows over.
something.
It's Jonathan Taylor's team. So
Yep.
I feel like there's a lot of people holding on to Zach Moss just because they're kind of expecting, what if Jonathan Taylor goes down? We saw how Zach Moss did kind of fill in for him. But even then, even before Taylor came back, he started to kind of slow down a little bit. The last game or two he had.
You pay the guy the money. You want to see the guy produce. So just getting their money's worth.
Sure.
Yeah, nobody produced though in this one, man. 10-6, man. There's just really not a lot to talk about in this game. I just had to go over it. I had the Patriots. Everybody else had the Colts.
Yeah, of course.
I thought the Patriots might be able to, everybody was saying, there's no way the Bills are going to lose this many games in a row. It's in Germany. It's a special game. Yada, yada, yada. It didn't happen. They were terrible.
Four years past the Brady.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, dude. Stop doing this to yourself. You know this team is trash.
Yeah, I know. Well, I needed a pick. Either way. All right, Sam. We're going to your actual game. 49ers beat the Jaguars. Roll them 34-3. Both teams go to 6-3. Samo, what you got on your 49ers, bro? Get your glaze ready. Get the plastic wrap. Get the knee pads up.
Man, listen. So Debo came back healthy. 49ers were pissed off, man, losing 3 straight games. And that's the game where you look at and you say, instead of saying Bill Belichick's not losing this many games in a row, no, Kyle Shanahan's not losing this many games in a row because the 49ers team is just way too talented. And they beat up the freaking Jags. There was a fan that flew out 2,000 plus miles to come see Trevor Lawrence play. Got his autograph and everything just to see him go 7 of 29, 185 yards and 2 picks, dude. Great performance, Trevor. Great job. I don't understand this, man. I don't get it, man. Calvin Ridley, where have you been? All the hype coming into this season. Oh, he's going to be like a top 5 receiver. He's the steal of the draft. You've been a burden of the draft, not just the steal of the draft. I can't put you in my starting lineups. I should drop you to waivers. This is bad. This guy
a
is
lot of people have complained about him this year. As him
terrible.
being a huge
Oh,
bust.
hi, Jamie. Hi, Jamie. How are you?
Hello. I am fantastic.
CMC, you got to do better, man. Not a touchdown this game, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. 96 yards on the ground. He's freaking the GOAT. The GOAT, dude.
God,
Hey, you
bro.
wanna know-
Get
you wanna
the
know-
glaze
You want
out.
to know who else is the GOAT besides Sam Howell? Is Mr. Showtime, Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Brock Purdy. How about that throw he threw across his body? Just zipped one. That is not no system quarterback. Dude's got a cannon. And
Yeah, when he has his weapons. Yeah, he's very good.
He's
Hey,
very good.
man.
Makes it a lot easier.
49ers are back and they are tough. And Jaguars are back to being mediocre, I guess.
Yeah, check this shit out, bro. Their leading receiver, Christian Kirk, had 104. You know how much the next leading receiver had? 28 yards.
I was gonna say probably like 26 yards.
So why is that? Is that because I didn't watch a lot of this game? So Christian Kirk lines up in the slot. So is Trevor Lawrence not throwing the ball to his outside receivers? I mean,
he couldn't. The San Francisco defense is too good, man.
Yeah, with Chase Young coming over there, he played pretty well. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey made a play at the end of that game where he leaped somebody, and it was like, bro, what are you doing? Like,
yeah,
y'all
dude.
were up. I think they were up big time at that time.
Talanoa Hufanga and Warner both had the picks here on Trevor Lawrence. You know, a lot of people criticized me for that trade I made earlier in the season with George. Tell me how fucking good that trade looks now, bro. Sending off T-Law, got rid of him. Sent off fucking who
you
else?
sent off CMC though.
I did, but I got Tyreek Hill.
You sent off Olave. You sent off Olave,
and I got Fields
Lawrence and CMC
I got Fields.
for
I got
Fields and Hill.
And then I swapped.
You don't have Fields no more. I got Fields, motherfucker.
Yeah, how's that working out for you right now?
Not good. I got Deshaun Watson in.
Yeah, Jamie.
All right, though, man. We coming back. I'm third in the league now, dude. Watch who you talk to. I'm third. Okay.
Right.
Jamie, welcome. Like I said earlier, we did go over the Colts and Patriots game for about 3 minutes, and that's all we're gonna do on that game.
That's probably about all there was left. You probably talked about Zappy, and that's about it. Like,
oh yeah, I
it was
forgot.
just a
Yeah,
bad
Bailey's,
game.
yeah, we talked about it earlier. Yeah, Zappy came in.
That was just a terrible. Like, they both made really bad throws. He went for that fake spike and then threw it into quadruple coverage. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, terrible teams. All right, we'll all go here. Brandon, do you have any thoughts on these games over there? You have any thoughts on the San Francisco game?
It's nice to see him without bias, right? It's nice to see him actually back in the form. I don't know what took him 3 games to get back into this kind of shape. Like, was it really just Debo missing? You know what I mean?
I think so, man. I think so. Because CMC was banged up too. Like, he was playing, but he was banged up. But, you know.
And Ayuk's a stud. Ayuk's nasty. I forgot what the stat was. I think his yards of separation or something like that. But that dude is gross.
He's nasty. His route running is crazy.
That's what it is. I think it was like a stat in his route running. It's badass.
He had another touchdown too.
I wish we could talk about college football. I just want to say one thing. You see that route McConkey ran this past weekend? He made that guy disappear. He went to the shadow realm.
What's a shadow realm?
On a route. All right, back to NFL. Sorry about that. I had the glaze for a second. Had the glaze.
But no, Ayuk did have a score. And the thing that upsets me about Ayuk, man, a couple years ago, I went all in on Ayuk. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be the guy. This is gonna be an awesome steal, dude. He fucking sucked.
It's not even. It's just too many. It's too many mouths to feed. He's like the Tyler Boyd.
He's much better now than he was when I'm talking about back a couple years ago. He was about all they had over there. It was him, and that was when Debo broke out. When nobody saw Debo coming, and Debo became the main guy. I'm like, fucking God.
But you had Trey Lance for half that year too, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, Sam. I'll let you go and do this one too, man, if you'd like. because Travis is not here. This is actually his game. I'm sure you watched it too. Cardinals beat the Falcons 25-23 to move to 2-8. The Kyler Murray resurgence tour has begun. Falcons dropped to 4-6, bro. How'd this game go for the Falcons, bro? How'd you guys do against the Call of Duty king himself?
Well, you saw firsthand. Not good. I like how they got Bijan more involved, but okay, cool. Didn't get a win. Not good enough. Drake London, not good enough. Kyle Pitts, absolute trash. Dude, I don't know, man. This team's got a lot of figuring it out to do. I'm tired of getting on here every week and saying what we could have done better. I'm tired of it because we do the same stuff. It's like when you have a kid that keeps doing the same stuff over and over, and you're like, stop it. Well, this is what the Falcons are. It's like,
So who's responsible for it though? Because you're like, well, Drake London didn't have a day. Last week we were talking about you need to get Bijan more involved.
dude,
They
there's
put him
no
as a front-
there's no
put him-
chemistry. There's no
But
chemistry.
when your team passes for under 100 yards per game, I mean, you can't get every single one of your wide receivers or tight ends involved. So is it play calling or what?
Play calling,
Execution?
everything, dude. Execution, play calling, bad offensive line play.
But you have an offensive line set up to run the ball, so run the fucking ball, right?
Yeah, I agree. And they gave it to Bijan, but they didn't feed Algier. You're supposed to run both backs, and they don't do that. They either run Algier or they run Bijan. And it's just there's no balance, there's no chemistry, there's no urgency. It's just the same shit every week. Oh, Falcons blow a lead. Like it's just
The defense looked like shit ever since Grady's been out.
defenses
honestly.
look absolute garbage since Grady's been hurt.
King
I'm
Desmond?
tired of it. King Desmond with the running touchdown, he tried to get us back. I can't really talk shit about Desmond because he came in and he did
He
all
didn't
right.
turn the ball over.
Didn't turn the ball over. But other than that, dude, it's getting hard being a Falcons fan. I don't know.
Yeah, rough game.
And we're in the worst
'Cause
division. Like, guys, we got the best team in the worst division, but we can't get wins. So I don't know.
That defense was playing good, and then Grady Jerry got hurt. I just don't know what they have too many
We
stars.
can't get any
on
pressure.
paper.
Yeah, since Grady Jarrett's been out, we haven't got no quarterback pressure that much. So
And it's like your defense has gone to shit and forgot how to tackle these elusive quarterbacks. It's kind of I thought their defense would hold on a little bit longer to kind of like make up for the offense, but I haven't seen that so far.
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree, man. It's dire straits for that team, bro.
got absolutely dominated by their tight end. Trey McBride
Yeah.
went off, bro.
Uh-huh.
Went off. Had himself a day. Waiver pickup of the week by me, and I benched Kyle Pitts for him. What does that tell you?
Ooh,
I
look at
benched
that.
Kyle Pitts for Trey McBride right before the game started.
What is Troy
Like
saying? Mirror slam, bro.
Is that his name? Trey McBride? Did I pull
Yeah.
a Jake?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
No,
guys.
but it was just really bad. You know who the Falcons remind me of? The Patriots right now. Those two teams are the exact
Whoa.
same in my opinion. They're the exact same team. Exact same team.
No fucking way.
Good.
No fucking.
Exact same team.
There's no way.
Exact
dude.
same
There's
team.
no
They're
way,
exact same
bro.
You
team.
guys can't even put up
Exact same
20
team.
points. You're like the
We
Jets.
can't do it. Yeah,
No way,
Jets,
bro.
Falcons, and Patriots all kind of look the same, except the
No,
Jets got a
dude.
better
The
defense.
Jets
is
and
a
the Falcons
terrible
look one
thing.
way, and the Patriots look a whole different way, bro. You are
All the
way
offenses
worse.
look the same. All the
You
offenses
know,
look the same.
absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No.
Oh,
You
yeah, that's
have-
right. Yours suck. The Jets
No,
are
you
terrible.
have no. Here's the difference. You have no weapons on your team whatsoever. Not a single.
We got Lamondrell Stevenson or whatever his name is.
You have Ramondre Stevenson. You got a running back who's been like subpar for like most of the year. That's
It's
it.
because they're trying to let Mac Jones to throw the ball, which he's for some reason terrible at.
You don't have
But
a
he's
quarterback. You don't have a tight end. You don't have any wide receivers. You don't have a defense anymore.
You got
And
Juju.
y'all had Jacoby Myers, didn't you?
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah,
good.
they didn't
Where's
want
he
to
at,
got
Brandon?
rid of him. Traded him.
Where's he at, Brandon?
And
So I heard Will Greer is supposed to start.
Oh, fucking
I'm done.
Will
Did you hear
Greer. Yo,
Buddy from
yo,
West Virginia. That's what my dad was talking to me about today. He was like, I heard he's supposed to start in their bench of Mac Jones. I'm like, holy shit. I'm
What
like,
about the other guy? What about
He's like,
Zappy?
no. They said no, man. I said,
God
what the
damn,
fuck?
bro. That team is cooked, man.
That's when you know you fucked up.
It's so hard to see Bill Belichick too on the sideline, dude. He's so old.
We're
You got
talking
the
about
big-
Will Greer, Carolina Panthers practice squad, Dallas Cowboys practice squad. Now,
Oh yeah.
now going to be the New England Patriots starter. That's how bad you guys are.
University of West Virginia, though. Come on now.
That team is
Who's the
just
last
as bad
quarterback?
as
Was
Bill
that Geno?
Belichick's giant titties that he has.
Didn't Geno
It's
Smith
cut off
play at West
hoodies.
Virginia?
Might need to start wearing full size hoodies.
Bro, and you start wearing a fucking bra too, bro. Holy fuck.
Did
God
you see
damn.
that video of him coming out that house?
Oh yeah, bro. Someone got him in a
Travis said he was trying to
Ring
join, but
camera.
meeting ID. He might still be drunk or something. I don't know.
I'll message him.
He's
That's
had the
gonna be
meeting
great.
ID for like 10 weeks now.
I know everybody does, but yeah, it's just so sad to see Bill Belichick, bro. He looks so old. He looks so disengaged, which
I
he's
don't
always
think it's
been.
sad. That's not sad for a Falcons fan. I love it.
Oh yeah, man, I absolutely love it too. You know, personally as a Jets, but it's also as a human being, it's sad to see, bro. You know, he's just
The,
like
the guy has 9 Super Bowl rings, though. You think
Did
he
you
gives a
guys see?
fuck?
Did you see the face of Robert Kraft when Mac Jones threw that pick? That was golden. I wish we could have that like a picture in the background somewhere. Wish you could
He was
pull
like,
that up.
what is he doing?
Oh, it was sad. It looked like his kid died or something, dude. It was bad.
Yeah, pretty terrible. All right, on to the Lions and Chargers. This was an awesome game, bro. We saw the Lions go over the Chargers 41-38 to move to 7-2. Chargers go to 4-5. This one's all of us on this one. Huge shootout here, man. Both offenses look phenomenal. Both defenses were god awful. Eckler had a
And then
day.
your big ass head.
Keenan Allen was spectacular. 175 yards on 11 catches. 2 scores.
Did I
Herbie
pick the
had
Falcons
323,
again?
4 scores, and a pick. Lions-wise, also great. Jameer Gibbs looking explosive as ever, bro. Montgomery still did up having a day. He had a real long, I think he had like a 60, 70-yarder. But still, Gibbs is like, he's just so much, he's on a whole different level of speed than like, I want to say than like any running back in this league. I can't think of another one that looks as fast as Jameer Gibbs does. I'll take the
But
glazing.
you were talking
Knee
shit about him at the
pads.
beginning of the season.
A-chain is faster.
He was talking shit at the beginning of the season about him, though.
What are you talking about? Me? No. When?
About Gibbs. About Gibbs.
How? When?
Yeah,
Who?
you were.
What?
You said he was a bum. You said he was trash.
That's
Because
bullshit.
why aren't they? I
That's
asked you at the bar.
bullshit.
No,
No,
it
I
ain't.
asked you at the bar. I said, why aren't they playing Gibbs? You're like, because he's fucking a bum.
No, I did
swear
not
to
say
God.
that. I said because David Montgomery is the running back 1 right now because he was a rookie
Oh, you
still.
told me he was
Oh,
a
Cap.
fucking bum.
No,
You said
because he was a
bum, bro.
rookie
Yeah.
still, bro.
You
Because
said
he's
he
a
was a bum.
rookie.
You said
Oh,
because he can't fucking run the ball.
Give me a
Hey,
fucking
you said that
break.
he said the same thing about DeAndre Swift too. Said he
Dude,
was
week
awful.
week two, I was glazing
But that-
Jameer Gibbs, talking about how explosive he looked, bro. Give me a
No,
break.
you weren't. No, you weren't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'll show. I got the receipts. I got the receipts
Cap.
in Beers League's fucking
Cap.
group chat where some guy was trying to talk about how David Montgomery is going to continue to be the #1 running back and he's going to outrush and outscore Jameer Gibbs this year. Someone said that. Someone said that in a chat, and I was the one who said you are
Who
on
said
fucking dust. Some guy in Jadeer's league. Welcome, Travis. By the way, Travis, how are you doing right now?
At Hooters, drinking a beer.
I love it. It's a five. Look at we got a 5-man podcast right now. This
Oh
is-
my god.
I thought
Up,
they
boys.
cut you off. They cut you off at the hotel bar.
What?
They cut you off at the hotel bar.
I can barely hear y'all.
Deaf people are queer.
Can you hear me now,
Fuck's sakes, get it together.
dude? Put some headphones on. Put some headphones in.
Yes, I do.
Another double?
Yes, I do.
Double on the rocks, boys.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh my God. Who
Fuck's
the fuck let them in?
bro, Travis.
Hey,
Travis,
this guy, who let this guy in?
Travis, can you hear us well?
Christ. No.
Jamie, what are you wearing? Another pink hoodie?
Why are you worried about what I'm wearing?
All right, Jason Taylor.
Oh Jesus, he's got the smoke. Travis, what you got in the Lions and Chargers game, man?
Oh, my take on it?
Yeah,
Shootout, Lions prevailed because of their running game. The Lions look good this year.
We've already covered this game.
Well, I'm trying to get him involved a little bit. You know, got to try to. Get him involved.
But both last week, me and Travis both said this game was going to be a shootout, and we were both right.
What makes this Lions team scary is they got a two-headed monster at running back, and then they have Amon St. Brown as a wideout.
Amon St. Brown.
Absolutely.
Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra.
Sorry.
Fucking
Who's that
Amon
little-
St. Brown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, dude.
And who's
Oh,
that tight end?
Monster.
Oh, Jesus.
Laporta, tight end. Team is stacked.
Yeah, they are
Good
stacked.
team.
bro.
Aiden defense.
Aiden Hutchinson on defense. Brian Branch.
Nasty.
Oh my God. Stop
Yeah.
Well,
it.
back
Overall.
in the day, you would have seen Detroit. You would have been like, "Nah, they're going to lose this game." But they went out there and tried, man.
They're
Yeah,
fun.
they played very
Jameer
well.
Gibbs
man.
is fun to watch. They're just explosive, like you said, electric, man.
Yeah.
He's the real deal. I
He's
like
a-
it.
I think I don't know what his 40 times were, but it literally looked like they had a few plays out there where it looked like he was running a 4.340 on an NFL defense. Like he's just so fat. Yeah, he's fucking off the
I-
fucking tailpipe, bro. Fucking
Don't I-
phenomenal. Yeah, dominant. All right. Sorry, my phone's fucking up. All right.
Brock Wright, baby. Coming out party. Brock Wright.
Yo, you know what I like about the Lions team, man, is their head coach, bro. I like Dan Campbell.
yeah,
I
everybody
like what
loves
he's
DC.
done there. I saw this coming too, man, when they were on Hard Knocks a couple seasons ago. You know, it was his first time, it was his first year coaching. And I'm like, he completely changed the culture. It's back when they still had what's his name? Jamal Williams, when he was kind of like the heart and soul back there. I saw the culture change coming, and I'm really glad for them that they've been able to turn it around like this, man. They're very,
I
very
wish I could have Matthew Stafford and Calvin Johnson back with this kind of team and this coaching, dude. Oh my god.
no, Calvin Johnson's soft.
No.
Yeah, he's soft. He's soft as a fucking great. He's a quitter.
Great
like
wide
Andrew Luck.
receiver.
Quitter.
Shut the fuck. All right. You go out there and do that shit.
All right, guys. I just want to take
Who's
a
the
moment here.
Jets' best receiver? What's his name? Braylon Edwards? Who? Who? That guy saw. Talk about Saw.
He said Braylon Edwards.
I wanted to take a moment and thank Hal Blyweiss and Shelly Flores from Social Media Management Consultants for helping us from the podcast from day one. Social Media Management Consultants stands ready to meet all of your social media and community management needs. Scan the QR code right behind me, not behind Jamie's big ass head because he's not here right now. For more info, or email them for your free evaluation and recommendations at info@socialmediamanagementconsultants.com. Thanks for everything, Hal and Shelly. Brandon, let's fucking go. Sunday night football. Jets versus Raiders. Raiders go over 16-12. Jets move to 4-5. Raiders go to 5-5. I pose this question to all of you guys. How do you outpass a team by 100 yards, almost rush just as much, only give up 16 points, get 14 first downs, out-convert your opponent on third downs, turn the ball over only once, and still lose the game? How does
When
that
did you
happen?
turn the ball over? When did you turn the ball over?
Midway. But they had a turnover too. How do you lose that
guys
game?
had 4
Who scored
field
point
goals.
turnovers?
That red zone.
Yeah, that red
I'll
zone
tell you how
too.
you lose that game. 8 penalties.
Mm.
The only reason the New York Jets lost this game was because they got 8 penalties. Every single drive we had, we were in the red zone 5 times and kept getting penalties, kept getting moved back, forced to kick field goals. Zach Wilson looked very, very good in this game. He looked really good. He made some really nice passes. No look passes.
Where you get your drugs from?
He looked really good. Why didn't it? What happened? No turnovers, no interceptions, no fumbles.
He threw a pick.
He threw a pick at the end.
Yeah, the one interception. Okay, the one
23.
pick.
23 of 39, dude.
And I wouldn't even put that on Zach. I mean, Spillane just made a good play.
Yeah, that was a really
Just made
good play.
Yeah,
he was
fingertips.
tight window in the
Dude.
end zone.
I'm done. I'm done. I get on
Was
here
it-
every single week and I hear you say,
Was it
"Oh,
a play?
Zach Wilson had a good game. Zach Wilson
He
did this."
did. He
He
did. He
didn't
looked
score a
fine.
touchdown. He didn't
He
get
didn't
his
score in the
team.
red
Because
zone.
they got penalties.
He
It's
can't
not- has
score in the
nothing to
red
do with
zone. He
him.
can't drive his team to the red zone. He settles
They
for
were in the
field
red zone
goals.
5 times, Sam.
No, they were in the red zone a lot.
5
Okay, well,
times.
they don't do anything in the red zone. It's
They
even
got
worse.
penalties, is what they
Just
did.
like the Falcons. The Falcons can't score in the red zone. The Patriots can't score in the red zone. That you've got to score in the red zone. Look at their red zone converted rate right now.
They would
It's
have
probably-
had they not gotten 8 penalties.
Sorry, I didn't
I
watch
mean,
the
but
game,
that's
so
part of football.
I went
That's
to
part of
sleep
the football
early
game.
on this one.
It's
So-
not. It's not Zach Wilson's fault. It ain't Zach
I
Wilson's
watched the
fault.
first half.
Dude,
But then you
I'll
got
tell you that.
what were they offensive or defensive penalties? At the same
how
time,
about a
the
little
offense
bit of
still went
leadership?
All
How about,
All
how about
offensive.
how about you screaming at your O lineman saying, "Get it together"? A little bit of leadership goes a long way. It's just him back there. Oh,
I agree.
no problem, guys. We'll settle
They
for
had
another
so many
field goal.
opportunities to take that game, though.
They sure did. They should have won this game completely. They should have had 20 points before the second half.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda,
Against
bro.
who? Against
They
who?
didn't.
The Raiders. Raiders actually have a
Oh,
pretty decent
oh,
defense, bro.
O'Connell?
Yeah, man.
What's his name? O'Connell?
Yeah, absolutely
Con-
better than
O'Connell
Mac Jones.
O'Connell was way worse than
I
Zach
have no
Wilson
room to
was.
talk about quarterbacks, so
For
I'll
sure.
leave y'all with that.
That was his second start. No, I mean, he threw that pick, which was
That's what I'm
devastating.
saying. But Brees
But he's
Hall
a rookie.
should have. Brees Hall
He's
didn't
got-
run really well, did he?
Brees
I-
Hall,
when I watched-
terrible.
He had
Raiders
70 combined
defense-
yards.
I watched him in the first. I only watched the first half of this game, and like, just it was boring, really. So,
Yeah,
just
it's
Defensive.
defensive game, man. Defensive battle. AFC.
How about
AFC.
Adams with those
was
two
it was
beautiful
it good
catches?
defense or bad offense?
Yeah, terrible
offense.
offense.
Great defenses.
Two really good defenses.
For sure.
Oh, speaking of good
I think-
defenses. No. Hold on.
Didn't Devontae?
Your boy Sauce,
Devontae
whatever his
nice.
name is. Watch the film. He's holding on every single play.
Everybody's holding on every
He
single play.
holds every single time, dude. Every
Jamie,
time.
how often do people hold in this league, bro?
Oh,
Dude.
every time. It's all about getting caught, man. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Everybody's hold. There's always a hold in the middle. You can't. There's certain spots they teach you don't grab up here because they're gonna call it. If he
Yeah.
turns, you need to let go because once you turn and you got a hand on him, they're calling holding.
Yeah, they for their worth, they did limit Devontae Adams. He did have under 100 yards. I think he had 86 total.
He had
He had two
65 on one
amazing
play, I
catches,
believe.
though.
I
yeah,
think
he
he
did.
started off the game with like that 65 or 45-yard catch.
Yeah, they shut him
Yeah.
down right after that one. That was I think it was first quarter.
I didn't
believe.
know because
Yeah, it
because
was
second
the
half, that's when
beginning
we
of the game.
really switched to the run game. That's when we really got Jacobs involved in the second half.
Yeah, Brandon, how do you think it went like overall for the whole team? How do you think AOC looked?
For a second start, he looked a little more
Jamie,
pressured, right? Obviously, better defense. Go ahead, Sam.
give this guy the smoke. Tell him that his team hasn't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks. What's
You don't
going
think I know
on?
that? You don't think I
What's
know
going
that?
on?
Patriots.
No, the Jets.
Oh, the
Patriots.
Jets.
Both of them, really. Both of them, really.
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
Yeah, both
I
of
mean,
them, really.
the interception Mac Jones threw at the end was so fucking bad. He had, I think it was
He
Hunter
had him
Henry
wide
over
open.
the top.
Right
Why
down
he
the
just
middle.
underthrew the
The
fucking
dude was
ball. Like,
wide open, dude. He threw it under. That was one of the worst throws I've ever seen in history.
it looked like Zach Wilson throwing the ball. Like I was like, when did we get him?
No,
But-
Zach Wilson threw a lot better than
Yeah,
that.
Zach
on
would-
fucking-
Zach
on
wouldn't
Sunday
make that-
night.
Zach, I will give Zach. He wouldn't make that kind of a throw. That was bad.
Did you guys see? Did you guys catch? I don't know if you did, Brandon.
That was like Trey Wilborn,
you catch
2007
the-
Etowah
Did you
quarterback.
catch the? Who?
Trey Wilborn,
Did
Etowah
you?
Eagles quarterback, 2006.
Did you see the no look
Sorry,
pass
Trey.
Zach had to Garrett
Yeah.
Wilson?
That was
Holy
clean.
shit! He was running
was
this
clean.
way, looking this way, threw the fucking ball that way. You know who else
I
does
liked
that?
it better than Mahomes' to be honest. I thought
Yeah.
it was clean.
Yeah, he looked very Mahomes-ish on that one. And dude,
Yeah.
he was running his ass. I think he had like 50 yards on the ground. He was running mobile,
For
fast.
sure.
Get
That's
him
what I'm saying,
running.
defense
Run
got
the ball
pressured
more.
first down.
Yeah, let him run more, man. He's got some speed there, man. But
Because they
yeah.
don't want to bring Trevor Simeon in, probably.
Oh God, no, that's never gonna
Happy
happen.
to see Michael Meyer get a touchdown or rookie tight end. Really happy to see that.
Yeah, is that
It's
who
tough.
caught it?
Yeah, that was his first touchdown of the year. Super happy for that kid.
Yeah.
I'll try.
For what it's worth, Josh Jacobs did run pretty well. I think he had 116 yards, but it was on 30 carries. So they were feeding. I like that. I like your coach's philosophy, man. Like no matter how the game's going, no matter if there are guys open, if their game plan is to run the ball, they're gonna stick with it. He's gonna run the ball.
You gotta have a good running back for that. Like you guys have Brees. This guy's a fucking stud. Like you guys should be
Yeah.
doing the same thing.
Yeah, we should be
Especially
rushing.
with a downgrade at quarterback. Like Zach Wilson played good, yeah, but like you guys got Brees Hall. Use him,
Yeah.
run more.
I agree. I think we should have ran the ball more here for sure.
Who's
But,
that?
you know,
Even
Who's
from
that?
now
The
on.
coach, Antonio Pierce, ain't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, you
He's,
got a
he's doing
bad
good.
coach.
I'm
Anthony, your
excited to see
head
what he
coach
does
is
against
trash.
Miami.
What'd you say?
Your head coach is trash.
Who?
Robert Sala's under a little heat right now.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
trash.
You know, I disagree respectfully, but at the same time, they need to do better, man. They do as a coaching staff. They 100%. There's no
You
reason
got
why.
a dynamic wide receiver and a dynamic running
And
back, and you
by all
you
intents
failed
and
to
purposes,
utilize that.
if we open it up and give him some protection, possibly a dynamic quarterback too, with the way he was running last on Sunday night. He
Unless
could
they
do a lot of stuff.
gotta get rid of Lazard though. Gotta get rid
Oh,
of
he's
him.
awful. Oh, he's
Jesus
awful.
Christ.
Oh,
I've never
he's-
seen so many people drop balls right in your hand. In
Bro.
the hand.
Awful.
How do you
Awful.
how?
Awful. I do think that as the weeks have been progressing, and we did see it somewhat Sunday night, they are starting to play to a lot more of Zach Wilson's abilities, whether it be running or throwing on the run, or letting him throw the ball a little bit more deeper. Having some more, maybe a couple design runs in there for him too. They are kind of starting to play to his strengths, but at the same time, you look at the penalties, and it's just like, as a coaching staff, you can't be having that. I
Yeah,
don't care
that's on
what
coaching.
stringer. It is 100%, 100%. Other than that, the game planning, the play calling I thought was good. I thought the playmakers did make the plays. Garrett Wilson still had 90 yards on 9 catches. Pretty good day for him. Still, got to score touchdowns, and you got to stop getting fucking penalties. We play like this against the Bills, we're in trouble. I hope that they can kind of turn it around, and maybe they can, I don't know, get in the classroom or watch some fucking film, or I don't know what you need to fucking do, but stop letting these guys get so many goddamn penalties. They're drive killers. It's killing us.
All
All
right,
right.
we're transitioning to the next game now.
No, we're done. We're done. That was our game review. All right.
We didn't do the Monday night?
No, we didn't do the Monday night. We already covered the Monday night on our game on our week breakdown.
Fuck the Bills.
Fuck them. All right, game previews.
Same record. 25.
I'll let you, Samo, if you want to take over Travis's for now. We'll get his picks later on. I'll let you go over this one. You know a pretty decent amount about both these teams, so I feel like you can do a pretty good review on this one. It's going to be Bengals and Ravens on Thursday Night Football. Bengals coming in 5-4. Ravens coming in 7-3. Ravens are -194 favorites in this one, -3.5. Samo, how do you think this game's going to go, man? Thursday Night Football, Bengals Ravens.
I'll take the Bengals. Where is it? Is it at Baltimore?
Yeah, it's in Baltimore.
Yeah.
I'll take the Bengals. I don't see Joe Burrow winning 2 in a row, especially after the mediocre.
You don't see him winning 2 in a row or losing 2 in a row?
or losing 2 in a row, especially after the
How about
mediocre performance he had. I see Joe Shiesty bouncing back, and that Ravens team, man, I don't know, man. I think they're going to hit a slump here. I think they'll lose 2 or 3 straight because they've had too much hype on them, man. They're not a team that is used to all this hype. So
damn, I need Travis in here so bad for this. Travis would fucking putting the glaze on. He loves his
nah,
Ravens.
man. I got Joe Shiesty, Jamar Chase, winning this one.
Jamie, what you got?
I got the Ravens. They've been playing too well. They had that was 2 bad interceptions by Lamar Jackson, right when he didn't need to throw them. So I don't see them having 2 games. Even though the Bengals had a tough loss last week, I think overall Baltimore's the more complete team. So I see them winning, or probably at least a touchdown.
Yeah, like I said, Brandon, what you got, man?
I agree with Jamie. I think Ravens are just a better overall team on both sides of the field. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Ravens.
Yeah.
I like that Mitchell kid. Oh, that Mitchell kid is quick.
Oh, Keaton.
Man.
Yeah.
Tried to
just-
tell y'all get him off the waiver wire last week.
Yeah.
Good.
And
Waiver wire pickup.
They didn't
It's
really
a
have
tough
it
division
in.
game too.
Yeah, for sure. That division is fucking litty, bro.
They didn't really use him that much, so they gave him 3 carries and gave Gus all the work last
Yeah,
game.
they didn't have it in volume, but they had it. They did both score last week. I guess
Yes, yeah.
pretty good Browns defensive front. I'm definitely going Ravens on this one, man. I don't see Lamar losing 2 in a row.
Good. I need to win more. I need to come up on that win column.
Dude, this Ravens team is such a complete football team. Their defense is good. Their offense is phenomenal. Lamar Jackson has been, if it's been possible to outplay your expectations, I feel like he's outplayed him this year. I think he's throwing the ball very well. He did have the 2 picks last week, but that is against the Browns. The Browns defense is phenomenal. The Bengals are nowhere near where the Browns defense is in talent or how they've played over the last 10 weeks, man. I think the Ravens are definitely going to go over them. I think this game's got some shootout potential in it too, man, with the way that you mentioned the Bengals offense has been performing. Jamar Chase, get him another, 3-4 days to get that back healthy.
Is Higgins back?
Probably not. He's looking doubtful this week. He's not looking good. If he's back,
That's not Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd's fucking volume went up last week, but he was dropping a lot too.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We were talking about how it seems like whenever either Higgins or Chase is down, that Boyd is a perfect, very, very good fill-in, and that Boyd could probably be a wide receiver 1 on most other teams too. Just the fact that room is so crowded, and
he's like a 3, but
yeah,
maybe a solid 2.
It'll be close. I like the 3.5 spread on it. It's reflective of how I think this game's going to go. But I think I got the Ravens, and I got them probably by a touchdown. I think they're going to run the ball a lot.
Why are you copying my notes?
I'm not copying them. What notes? You're not even here, dude.
That's the exact same thing I said, though.
Oh, I wasn't even listening to you. My bad. All right.
Piece of shit.
All right, guys. Jamie, I'll let you take this one. This is gonna be Steelers and Browns coming in Sunday 1:00. Both teams coming in 6-3. Browns coming in -196, -4 favorites against a good Steelers team. I think. Jamie, what you got, man?
They're playing in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, dog pound.
Yeah, I mean the Steelers have been playing a lot better than I've foreseen so far, and the Browns are kind of trending up now. They were kind of a little shaky. Deshaun Watson, I didn't really know what to get out of him the last few games, but I think I'm going to have to go with Cleveland just because they're playing in Cleveland. It's a tough division game, but at the same time, I just think Cleveland's a little bit better than the Steelers are. The Steelers are going to get exposed eventually. Their defense is just phenomenal, but I think because of Cleveland, they've got the better run game, in my opinion. I think they're probably going to win. It's hard to throw the ball in fucking Cleveland, man.
Yeah. Sama?
Cleveland.
Okay.
I got Cleveland. It's at Cleveland. Revenge game. Since they got blown out really bad in that game earlier this season. I think it was a Monday night game. The very first pass of that game was a pick 6 from Deshaun Watson. Cleveland's going to come out there mad as fuck. I got Cleveland, and it's not going to be pretty. I got Cleveland by 14 at least.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
let me, while we're talking about like Myles Garrett ripping Buddy's fucking helmet off, I have a question. Is it a face mask if you pull somebody's helmet off by like the side or the back of the helmet?
Yeah,
Because
we
you're not
saw that.
So they didn't actually grab the face mask. So how do you get a face mask charge?
I don't know because you got to call it something.
It wasn't the face mask.
Yeah, but you have to call it something. You can't be just taking guys' helmets off, bro.
Well, didn't you call like a penalty for ripping his fucking helmet off then?
There's no
You can't
penalty
call
for just
face
ripping the
mask
helmet off on the back, Jamie. They call it a face mask. I don't know.
unnecessary roughness?
Bro, this isn't the NFL officiating podcast. I have no fucking idea.
What if I pull your hair up and your helmet pops off? Because I can grab you by the hair.
Yeah, but that's dirty as hell. Nobody does that.
Whatever. I'm just saying.
Brandon,
You told
what
me
you
to
got?
ask.
Brandon, what you got? What you got?
I got the Browns. I think Steelers are going to do okay, especially now that they're involving Warren a little more. Because that dude's
Yeah, he was
pretty
running
good too.
shit out of the ball.
Yeah, and they do that more, open up the pass game, and you got Deontay and George. Like, I know George was ranting on social media, but
When's Fryermuth coming back? Is he coming? Is he eligible?
True.
Is he playing this week?
No IR, still on the IR.
I don't think so.
Damn.
But they really
I do
want him
like
back,
that,
though.
man.
God damn, he is fucking
But
mediocre.
I am going to take the Browns.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump on the bandwagon team, man. I like the Browns.
God damn it. Fuck y'all.
Well, just because of how they played against the Ravens, man, and they were able to stymie that rushing attack, if they can do that to the Ravens, bro, they're gonna rip the Steelers up. Them boys are gonna get.
I don't think Najee Harris is shit like we were talking
It's
about.
also a
Sunday.
revenge. It's also a revenge game. No way the Steelers sweep them. Season sweep them. No way.
Yeah. No, man, dude, if they can do that to the Ravens, bro, and the Steelers running game is just now starting to get a little hot, they're going to run into a brick wall here, especially in Cleveland. That's a tough place to play. That field is rough. It's very unforgiving. I definitely got the Browns though, man.
Can't wait to see the LeBron James tweets after the ass whooping.
Yeah. Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Because he's always tweeting about the Browns, and it's just that's his team, bro. The land.
Oh, should have stayed in Cleveland then.
He went where the money was, man. You know, that's what they
Yeah.
all do. Then they sell out. They sell their souls.
That dude's,
Dollar.
that dude's a rat, man. All right. We'll go to Jets and Bills here Sunday, 4 p.m. Jets coming in 4-5 against the Bills, who are 5-5. Bills coming in minus 335 favorites, minus 6.5. Everybody seeing how that Jets offense is going, bro. Not going well. I'll start off here. You know, we beat the Bills already. We beat them twice in a row now. Still, it's the same offense that we beat them with in week 1. The way Josh Allen's turning the ball over lately, you know, you really want to take the Jets here. You really want to take our defense, man. I think we can just out-turnover them and honestly, hopefully get a defensive touchdown, bro. The Bills' defense kind of sucks this season. Really, all they have is really Rousseau, maybe a couple other guys. Is Milano healthy?
So Damar Hamlin, is he playing yet?
Yeah, he's playing. God.
Damar.
He said
That's
Damar.
what I said, Damar.
You said
I said
Jamar.
He said
No, I
Damar.
said Damar.
He said Damar. No, I love my Jets, but I got to go Bills on this one, man. Our offense just until the offense can show me that they can score a fucking touchdown or they can limit the penalties. I'm not safe. I don't feel safe taking the Jets right now against the Bills. We got some other games coming up here that we should be able to win. I think the Miami game is going to be very telling. I think this game has a lot of potential to be telling. This division is so close right now.
Y'all play Atlanta in a couple weeks, don't y'all?
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a dub. But
straight up.
we're all
That's a game we're
separated.
not betting.
We're all separated by a game here in this division. It's gonna be a good game. I think it'll be closer than people think. But I think the Bills I think we still end up picking off Josh a couple times, maybe a couple fumbles. But I think the Bills are just gonna end up getting the touchdown or two that it takes to beat us. It'll be close though. 6.5 is way too much of a
That's a big
difference.
spread.
That's a huge spread. I'm definitely betting against that though if I'm going to bet this game, but I'll take the Bills. What do you got, Samo?
I'll take the Bills too. Like you said, Jets haven't scored a touchdown in 2 weeks, and if they're going to have to score a touchdown to at least compete in this game, even if Josh Allen throws a pick or two, because their offense is just too dynamic. And I don't see Josh Allen struggling like he did this past week against y'all. Now it could be a snooze fest. It could be another 6-14 game, but 14 will be the Bills because they know how to score touchdowns. So until you guys figure out how to score in the red zone, I'm taking Bills.
I don't want to hear any of this bullshit if we end up fucking winning on Sunday and I'm all fucking happy about it. I don't want to hear, no, you took the Bills. You took the Bills. No, I'm just taking the Bills because we're in a competition here, bro. Okay, so I want to see my Jets win. I really do. I would give probably a testicle to watch them win this game, but they probably won't. Brandon, what you got, bro?
I want to take the Jets, but just to be safe, I'm going to take the Bills. I think it's going to be like exactly how the Raider game went. You know, one possession game coming down to the end of it.
What was that final score?
16-12.
And it's hard to get any offense going when Sauce is holding you on your routes. So, I mean,
oh, Jesus
you're
Christ.
not going to get a lot lot of catches that way.
Dude, this fucking
It's going to be a snooze fest, you know?
Dude, you're just such a fucking. I have so many words I want to call you that I'm not because we're in the national spotlight right now. But I'm not gonna fucking say it. You toxic son of a bitch. Jamie, what do you got?
Ooh, this is tough though.
It is tough, man. That 6.5 spread is way too high.
I'm gonna pick the Jets to come out and Zach Wilson to actually be productive. I think they're gonna run the ball well. I just don't believe in Josh Allen right now. And like normally,
He's trying to come up in that win column. Don't let him lie.
I am.
Don't let him lie.
He's giving me one back because I picked the Patriots last week.
Yeah.
That was the only one to
Well, I was the only one that picked the Jags last week too, I think. But no, it's like Josh Allen is just playing really, really, really bad. He's
One of those picks wasn't even his fault. It hit Gabe Davis right in the chest.
Pick's a pick, though. We don't
I don't give a fuck. Look at the
a lot
film.
of them. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like
Fuck
that's
your
still
film. A pick's a
execution.
pick, bro.
Yeah, it's still execution on your offense, regardless whether he threw it or somebody didn't catch the ball. Like it should have been in a position that the defense had an opportunity to like get the ball. So they're just not running the ball really well either. I just don't see any spark. Like Gabe Davis is like the bright spot in that offense, really, honestly. So I think the Jets will be able to shut down. And I think Zach Wilson will do just enough to win that game.
God, I fucking hope so. All right.
I hope so too. So I don't look like a dumbass.
All right. Yeah, I would hope so too. You're a Patriots fan, bro. You know that season's over, so it's not like you're playing.
Yeah, I'm already looking like 4 seasons ahead.
Dude, it's so crazy with how bad the Jets offense has been to be within one game of everybody else in the division. You know,
Well, that's
Dolphins
what I'm
are
saying. Y'all
2 games
defense are
ahead.
so your defense is so good. If you just had like a semi-competent quarterback that can run that offense, you've got to have a mobile quarterback in the offense because the offensive line is shit. We know this.
Like an Aaron Rodgers.
So like you got well, yeah, that's what I didn't understand by then getting Aaron Rodgers is like he's a pocket quarterback. He's not mobile per se. Like he can move, but that's not what he's known for. I was like, he's not gonna last. Like,
Fucking
you need
definitely
somebody that can
afraid.
run around.
Hey,
And that's why I like Zach Wilson in that offense because he can move, but it's like the whole offense was set up for a pocket passer. It's like he's not a pocket passer though. He needs to be able to move, bootlegs, screens, shit like that.
for all intents and purposes, though, the offensive line did play pretty well last game. Besides the fact that they were getting penalties.
Well, then
what
Crosby was a
comes-
fucking beast though.
Yeah, Crosby's always a beast. If you let Zach play to his strengths, like with his mobility, like we talked about earlier with the arm talent,
Hey,
there's a path to
Coaching,
win.
like I said, you got a bad head coach who can't adapt to.
He didn't coach very well last game, but not willing to throw the towel in on Solid, man. There's a lot more.
Well, a lot of people say like he's on the hot seat and stuff, and it's only because he's so vocal and he says some stuff that you can't go back on. He doesn't, like I said earlier, he doesn't give himself an out. So like when you're in the New York media and you come out and say shit like that, they expect you to perform. And like when you
bro,
don't,
dude, Solid is solid.
Hold on. Soundbite. Oh, Sean Payton, stay humble. No, bro,
Humble,
you
dude.
stay humble.
Oh,
You
fuck
can't even
you.
score a
Fuck Sean
touchdown in
Payton.
2
Fuck the
weeks.
Broncos.
You stay humble,
Fuck the
motherfucker.
Broncos, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck
3 weeks
the
there,
Broncos.
there's one of the last 3, man. You can't. No, I love the Broncos this week. Fucking, I love them. So
Dude,
good. That was the best thing ever.
I truly think Solid is as far away from the hot seat as he possibly can be, even without.
Oh yeah, he's not on the hot seat by any means, but like that's what a lot of people's going to think by what he said, earlier in the season.
Sure.
So
Sure. All right. Well, on that note, bro, let's go into the Vikings and Broncos, man. Sunday Night Football. Vikings coming in 6-4 against the Broncos, the hot Broncos who are 4-5. Broncos coming in -130 favorites in this one. -2.5 on the spread. Samo, what you got? Vikings and Broncos Sunday Night Football.
Is JJ playing?
Possibly. They're ramping them up in practice.
I'm
No
taking,
official word yet.
Vikings, baby. The Pastronaut, baby. He just might be the best thing since sliced bread.
Hell yeah.
Joshua Dobbs, man. We on the
Hey.
Joshua Dobbs train.
Hey.
you saw
Yeah,
that tight.
hey.
He's finally hooking up with his tight end last week.
Hey.
Oh, we got someone joining us.
Yeah.
Travis.
What's up, boys?
There
Hey,
he is.
can you hear us good now, Travis?
I got the Pastronaut. Yeah. The Broncos train crashes this upcoming weekend. So
All right. Real quick, Travis, can you hear us good?
Probably not.
Yep.
You can? All right. Bengals or Ravens, who you got? Yep, Bengals or Ravens, who you got?
Ravens.
That motherfucker delayed. Good Lord.
I know you delayed as hell, Travis. Steelers and Browns, who you got?
Sorry, I'm at the hotel. Who
Fucking damn it, bro.
Am I good today?
Steelers and Browns, can you hear us? He's got all of one opportunity.
I'm in a hotel, Jamie.
So am I.
I can hear y'all. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Steelers.
Wow, against his Ravens. I mean,
Going
against
against the Browns. Going against the grain.
Browns. Jets and Bills, Travis.
Woo!
Jets, let's go.
He picking everything.
All right.
That
Vikings
boy
and
drunk as
Broncos.
fuck.
Vikings and Broncos.
Vikings.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm definitely gonna say Vikings for sure too on this one, man. I like the way Josh Dobbs has been playing. I like how he moves. Broncos, yeah, you beat the Bills, but so do we. Not that big of a deal. You did beat the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes had the flu. A lot of excuses to be had all around. Vikings are still hot. I still like Joshua Dobbs, like I said. If Justin Jefferson comes back, all bets are off the fucking table. Who knows how the hell that offense? Who knows how the hell that offense works with Josh Dobbs throwing to fucking Justin Jefferson? He's doing just enough by throwing at Addison and fucking KJ Osborne before he got knocked the fuck out.
Hawkinson, baby. Hawkinson.
Yeah,
Hawkinson had a
Hawkinson
great
too,
week
bro.
last week.
Yeah, bro, you forget about Hawkinson a lot. Definitely Hawkinson. For sure. I got the Vikings, man. The Broncos just, dude, they're just they're just a mediocre football team, bro. Like, there's nothing jumps off the page. Cortland Sutton, maybe.
I don't know.
okay.
Javonte Williams has been balling lately with the
Yeah,
receiving.
he's been good, but the Vikings
Yeah,
defense stepped up
Devontae's
last week.
good.
I'm glad
Yeah.
to see Javonte back in there looking good after.
Same.
Yeah,
Where
fuck
they
the
playing?
Broncos.
They're playing in
Yeah.
Denver.
Yeah.
I'll take Denver.
Why?
I like what they're doing right now. Their defense is playing a lot better, a lot
are.
together than they
They
were
are.
after they got blown out by 50 fucking points. Russell Wilson he was playing good at the beginning of the season. He wasn't playing bad. He was just making really bad mistakes at the worst time you could possibly imagine. Like against the Jet game when he turned the ball over, like that was who could fumble the ball the most. But I see him coming back together. That team's playing more as a team instead of just pieces. So, and they're playing in Denver, like the home field. I gotta give them the advantage in this one.
Okay. I think you're wrong. All right.
We'll see you next week, bitch.
Yeah, we won, motherfucker. All right. Eagles and Chiefs, Monday Night Football. This one's gonna be awesome. Eagles 8-1 coming in against the Chiefs 7-2. Chiefs coming in minus 154 favorites. Spread is -3. I'll start off
Go
on this
Chiefs.
one. I actually don't want to start off on this one. Samuel, can you start off on this one? Because I have no idea.
It's
What's the
tough,
favorite?
man.
Chiefs.
You got Patrick. Patrick was just on a bye. The Chiefs coming off a bye. I'm taking Chiefs
Why?
because they're well rested. I know
The Eagles are also
the Eagles are well rested too, but Hurts is questionable. I don't even know if he's going to play. I've been
They
hearing.
just put the tag. They just put the tag on him.
Who knows how limited he'll be? I don't know, but I think the Chiefs are still the better football team at this moment.
Who's the backup in Philly? Michael Vick. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Marcus
I'm
Vick.
kidding.
Marcus Vick.
Marcus Vick now.
Anyways,
Who is the backup in Philly though?
who? West Virginia, Virginia Tech. I don't know.
Yeah,
The Chiefs are a better football team. Rasheed Rice, a touchdown. Book it.
I'm going Chiefs on this one for sure.
You said for sure, motherfucker.
For
You didn't even know who to pick. Shut the hell up.
No, it's Monday Night Football. Taylor Swift's going to be in town, hopefully. Kelsey Bowl, by the way, guys. Kelsey versus Kelsey. Kelsey on Kelsey crime happening here. I like the Chiefs, man. I think Travis Kelsey has that big game that we have been missing from him for the last few weeks. The Eagles defensively have been kind of not really playing up to their potential, to be honest with you. You know, they did get the one loss against the Jets, man. The Jets offense was able to piece them apart. Imagine what fucking Mahomes is going to do, bro. Mahomes, I think, has a field day. Mahomes has been kind of not really playing up to his potential either the last couple weeks. I think Mahomes has a huge day. I think, like you said, Rasheed Rice, man, book him for a touchdown as well. I'd like to put that in my plays of the week, but I got a couple other better ones. But for sure, I got the Chiefs, man, especially Chiefs Kingdom. This could be a really fun Monday night game, though. This could be a really exciting game. I'm super happy that we're getting at least the Sunday and Monday night games have been pretty exciting. Albeit the Jets and Raiders was not, but at least it's not the Thursday night games have been fucking atrocious lately. Jamie, what do you got?
So you play Thursday because that's where the shit teams play. Yeah, I got the Eagles in this one. I like them a little bit better offensively, definitely. Patrick Mahomes hasn't really hit his stride, and there's questions why. Maybe it's the wide receiver court they has. I don't know. They fucking suck. But anyway, I just think the Eagles are a better team. Coming off the bye, both teams, I feel like the Eagles are well rested. Everyone's getting back to healthy. A.J. Brown is just a phenomenal wide receiver. I don't see them stopping him. I see them running the ball as well. So I definitely the Eagles defense. I mean, not the Eagles, but the Chiefs defense is pretty good though.
Yeah,
It's
they've
not
been
that
playing well.
bad. So they're gonna put up a little test, but I just see the
They're
Eagles.
one of the
winning.
top
They're
ranked
just-
defenses in the league.
Yeah, they're playing
That's
very
what
well.
I'm saying. But they've also played some lower teams as well. So factor that shit in. But no, definitely the Eagles. I like them at home. The home team wins.
The Chiefs are at home.
You just said it the other way around. The Chiefs
I
versus
didn't-
the Eagles. The
I
second
said
team is the
Chiefs
fucking home
Kingdom.
team.
I said Chiefs Kingdom like 3 times.
Eagles. Fuck it. Eagles. 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 Fuck that. Eagles.
Brandon,
Follow me, boys.
Taking the Eagles. I am. Yeah, both teams are rested, but I love AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. I think that's gonna be too much for Chiefs defense to handle. Jalen Hurts can sling it for sure. I don't remember how good Chiefs run defense is, but Swift has been balling this year. So, and like you guys said, yeah, Mahomes is due, well overdue for a big game, but I still think Eagles pull through for this one.
all right. Travis, do you have connection? Are you able to talk about this game?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm right here.
All right, what you got,
Take
man?
a shit.
Go
I've
through it.
already told you the Eagles are going to win. Take the under. It's going to be 20-17.
Think so. I'm trying to look
It's
at the
gonna be a low game. All these high scoring games everybody keeps talking about, it never happens. Primetime games, never high scoring. It's going to be a low scoring game. Eagles
I mean, we
win.
called the Lions Chargers shootout last week. Me and you did.
I know, but it was a 4:05 game, 4:25 game. Wasn't a prime time.
I called it too. I called a shootout in that game.
I'm just
You can't
saying,
be the
like,
third
It
person to
wasn't a
call.
primetime game. He's saying that the primetime games are never
Yeah.
shootouts.
Yeah,
Yep.
the over under is actually 46 on this one. Kind of low.
46.
That is really low.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I'm surprised.
It might be
Yeah,
like
no.
52, 53.
Look at you assholes thinking you're gonna be beating Vegas on this one.
Always.
All right, cool. All right. With that being said, I'll go into my 3 picks of the week. I was 2 for 3 last week. I missed out on the Kamara receiving yards by 3 yards. Everything else hit though.
You look
Cardinals
back
hit.
Yeah, I had to call that one out for you.
Yeah, so close.
Goat.
Yeah. I'll go with my plus play of the week. It's gonna be the Vikings this week. They're plus 110 against the Broncos. We just went over the game. You saw why I believe the Vikings are gonna win. Plus 110, pretty good plus play if you're gonna put that in your parlays. If you want to double your money there.
You want to
Tony
know why
Pollard.
your Kamara pick didn't hit because Jameis Winston came in.
Yeah,
I
it was
think.
close. Dude, so he was at 33 yards with like 10 or 11 minutes to go in the fourth. I'm like, oh, it's
Yeah,
definitely
then
clear.
Winston comes in and just starts slinging shit.
Yep, fuck me. This is gonna be something me and Sam are gonna get a little contentious about. This is my plus play of the week. Not plus play, my anytime touchdown play of the week. Tony Pollard, anytime touchdown against Carolina. The Carolina Panthers have given up the second most rushing touchdowns in the league, 15 already
Terrible.
in 9 games. The way the Cowboys offense has been absolutely rolling, and I see the boys and Pollard having their way with them here for sure. I think Pollard definitely gets that touchdown, whether it be rushing or or a little dunk pass through the air, maybe a little thing a little in and around. But the way that the Carolina Panthers defense has been this year has been fucking atrocious against the run. That they're
Definitely
I think
the worst
third.
team.
Yeah, they've let up about 1,500 yards total, so that
All
makes
right.
it the third worst, and then they've let up the second most touchdowns.
I mean, it's a good bet to make because Pollard is overdue as hell. He hasn't had one great game this year, and he's going against the worst rush defense. So yeah, I could see that.
Cool. And then I also got Austin Eckler over 36.5 receiving yards against Green Bay. Green Bay just gave up 30 to the Steelers running backs, and we know how deadly the Chargers and Eckler are compared to the Steelers offense. He torches Green Bay this weekend, I think. I think he probably clears this 36.5 by 20. I think Eckler's going to go wild all over the Green Bay Packers defense, which is
Yeah, I'd probably get a wheel route for 75 yards.
oh yeah, he's gonna have something big. It'll be a big pop off. Yeah, but he'll definitely clear it by at least 20. Travis, do you have enough connection to do studs and duds, or do you have any studs and duds?
No, I don't have enough connection.
Okay. Well, everybody, thank you guys for joining us. Does anybody have anything else to add? Brandon, anything else? Samo, Jamie, anybody?
We got the number 3 pick right now.
Raiders.
You got fire in your gut.
Let me see them hands.
Joshua Dobbs does.
You said the Patriots have the number 3 pick right now.
I think number 3 or number 4.
All right, they'll trade back to the fucking to like the 3rd and 4th rounds and pick up a fucking offensive lineman named Cole Strange.
From Appalachian State University.
South Central Louisiana Tech. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, Travis. It was nice to have you for 5 minutes. I'm sure you'll be here next week. That's okay. You know, we forgive you. Go do your shit. Thank you for joining us, Brandon. Thank you for joining us, Samo, Travis. Let me see them hands.
See them hands. See them hands, boys.
We're getting twisted now.
Get twisted.
Listen, we're here to win.
Here to win, man.
Ride the bus.
One against the Falcons. I'm done.
Oh, astronaut. Big old podcast. See ya.
Bye.